Hey everybody, how you doing? Mikey's back with some channel news. Got some stuff happening this month. And while I'm talking with you, I'm going to be enjoying some Copenhagen wintergreen pouches. Why? Because I'm almost out and I'm just going to finish them off today. So, pardon me for a moment. Yep, 2 pouches left. Woohoo! They'll be gone before the end of the day. Anyway, channel news. What's going on? Couple of things. One, I'm still finishing my training for my new job. And once this training is done, I'm probably going to end up spending a couple of weeks. I got one more week of training. My training's officially over. After that, I have a bit of a lull between when my training is over and when things get hot and heavy and real active and putting my store together. So, during that couple of weeks, my district manager is probably going to send me to Klamath Falls, Oregon. They have a store there that's opening in about 4 or 5 weeks, and they're a little bit behind schedule, and he'll probably send me and a few other people down there, and we'll help them get that store put together, squared away, just in time for them to grand open. I'll probably be there for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be back home permanently. My life on the road will be come to a close after 8 weeks. And then I start hiring, putting my team together. I'll start with my leadership team, assistant manager, a couple of team leads, and my receiver. Get them hired, send them off for training, and then I'll start hiring the rank and file, floor cashiers, stuff like that. And then some of my equipment starts showing up. I'll be getting a brand new forklift. Woo! Construction will still be going on during all this. Checking in with the contractor, making sure things are going to schedule, anything I can do to help, communicate, stuff like that. And start talking to the community, doing some community outreach, all that fun stuff. Getting prepped for my store to open. And basically, my holiday season, instead of working in a store during the busy holiday season, I'll be working in a big empty shell of a store during the holiday season, putting it together. Because we're opening in January. Never done a grand opening in January before. I'm curious to see how it's going to go. I don't know. With Tractor Supply, their grand openings are a bit of a kind of subdued. They just, But in this area, people love grand openings. And so I'm a little apprehensive that we're going to get mobbed like crazy our first 3 or 4 days. If the people in this area hold true to what they've done before, grand openings in this area, that's going to be the case. So, yeah, I have got to get a team, got to get them trained in place so they don't freak out when they get flash mobbed in mass at grand opening. So, yeah, personally, that's what I'm doing. That's my life for the next 3 months. Yeah. Channel wise, all of my pre-recorded stuff, I got pre-recorded stuff dropping every 2 or 3 days. It's been happening all summer long. I recorded a whole bunch of stuff over the winter, going in the early spring, and I just scheduled it to where when I got into my busy season, when I was working at the hardware store, I wouldn't have to worry so much about content dropping on the channel. It was already there, it's in place, it would happen. Well, that's coming to an end. My last pre-scheduled recording will happen on October 11th. That'll be the last one, and after that, everything after that's going to be as I make it. I'll be posting it. But since I'm going to be very busy, I'm not sure how often I'll be able to do that. I'm hoping to do at least 2 or 3 a week. So hopefully you guys won't notice much of a change, but if I do go for a week or so and it's just dead space, nothing new comes out, I'm really busy at work. That's what's going on. So, bear with me. I'm still around. I'll still be posting. It just might not happen on a very consistent basis depending on how things go. So, State of Oregon, there's Senate Bill 702 for the ban on flavored tobacco products. It's in committee. They've made some concessions to where if and when, or more when, it goes into place, you will only be able to buy flavored tobacco products at state licensed retail stores, which means marijuana dispensaries and liquor stores. That's what it's going to come down to. Most dispensaries do not carry tobacco products. I don't know if they're going to bring them in or if they're just going to not bother. So that takes it down to liquor stores. So most of the liquor stores in this area, they already carry a decent selection of dip, so it probably won't be a whole huge change for them. They may expand their line a little bit to cater to the people who are looking for certain products that they can no longer get elsewhere, but that's what it is. It's in committee right now. I don't know when it's going to be introduced or when it's going to be passed. Tentatively, it's scheduled to take into effect in July of 2026, but that may be pushed out because of whenever they get it up there. State of Oregon's been dealing with some budget issues. The Democrats up here control. They have the governorship, they have the House, they have the Senate. They got it all. They can do whatever they want, and the Republican side can, all they do is, stomp their feet, hold their breath, put their hands in their ears. Occasionally they can deny a quorum for a committee, not much. Most of the state is controlled by the population centers. Excuse me. Portland, Salem, Eugene, Medford, whatever they say pretty much goes. Mainly Portland, Salem. Because that's where most of the people live in this state. And the rest of us just have to deal with it. So, yeah. We've been doing that for years. So, we're used to it. But yeah, the recorded stuff, pre-recorded stuff coming to an end in about a week. After that, it'll just be stuff as I make it. I'm going to try to keep it going. I have a crap ton of nicotine pouches to review. I placed an order. I got some stuff that's European made. I got a whole bunch of European made pouches. I'll be working my way through those. Dip, picking stuff up as I find it. Every now and then I can find something new, especially since I've been on the road with my training. I've been hitting a lot of tobacco shops. Every now and then I'll walk into one and it's like, oh, you guys carry that. I'll take one, But a lot of it's stuff I'm revisiting because, quite honestly, since I did the initial review 10, 12 months ago, I haven't really gone back to that brand or that flavor for one reason or another. I've just been sticking with my go-tos. I'm changing it up a bit. I'm normally a mint guy. I love mints. That's usually what I dip. But lately I've been on a wintergreen kick. So working my way through a bunch of wintergreens now. And then I throw in the occasional straight or natural as I come across them and the mood hits me. So that's pretty much what's going on here. Yeah. Life goes on. Oh. One of my subscribers did send me a plug that I've never tried. I'll be doing the review on that probably in the next 3 or 4 days. I'm recording this on Friday, October 3rd. I've got a couple more days at home, and then I'll be on the road again for about another 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll probably be home permanently after that. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to not living out of a suitcase anymore. And I'm really looking forward to putting my new store put together and getting that put together, getting a crew hired, all that fun stuff as we get ready for grand opening in January. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy couple of months. It'll be slow in the beginning, and then about mid-December, everything just starts flying my way. Be getting freight trucks every day for like 3 weeks solid to fill the store. training the crew on how to put stuff together, how to display it, all that fun stuff. Pounding customer service into them. Tractor Supply is huge on customer service. I love it. Um, in my entire retail career and managing and stuff like that, I've been really big on customer service. You disrespect a customer, you don't acknowledge a customer, we're going to have words. I mean, at the end of the day, the customers are the ones who write our paychecks. Without them, we have no jobs. Customers are gold in the retail business. You treat them like gold, a very precious commodity. You pay attention to them, you help them, you answer their questions. It's as simple as that. And it's amazing how many times I will walk into a store and quite literally you are ignored. Um, I shopped one of our soon-to-be competitors the other day. I was in that store for 45 minutes walking around, just checking it out, doing some price comparisons, stuff like that, snapping a couple of pictures here and there. I was literally ignored. Nobody greeted me when I walked in the door. And during that 45 minutes I was in that store wandering around, I purposely walked within 2 feet, 18 inches of 3 employees. One of them glanced up, made quick eye contact with me, went right back to what they were doing. The other 2 completely ignored me, didn't look up from what they were doing. One of them just kept on walking with his cart, just oblivious to my existence. So yeah, in my store, that won't fly. You're within 4 feet, 5 feet of a customer, even more than that, you acknowledge their presence. If you're dealing with another customer, give them a wave, make eye contact. If they need a hand, just, I'll be with you in a minute. Let me finish with this guy here, no problem. Or if, you see another employee nearby, kind of wave them over. Okay, you can take care of this guy. I'm already with the customer. Stuff like that. It doesn't have to be break away and help that customer right away. Just acknowledge their presence, for crying out loud. But yeah, a lot of retailers have, especially since COVID, they don't do that anymore. It's like the employees don't really give a rip. And that hurts business in the long run. Anyway, enough of rambling about retail, because a lot of you guys don't work retail jobs. Way to go. I enjoy interacting with people. That's just my nature. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got for channel news. The pre-recorded stuff's coming to an end. I'll try to get you guys fresh content as I can. But if you see lulls and gaps and when I'm posting stuff, I'm busy. I'm busy, I'm tired. I get home, I'll eat dinner, and I'll go to bed. That's pretty much it. I'll wake up and I go back. I'll be grinding it out for a couple of months. So if you all bear with me, I'll put up what I can when I can, but there might be some gaps, but I'm going to try my best to keep the content flowing. And that's pretty much all I got for you. So thank you for your viewership. I appreciate it. And I will catch you all later with another Dip, Chew, Snooze, Snuff, or alternate product review. Until then, y'all take care and have a good time.